Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you, who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broen, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Tuesday, we talk about creativity. And this week, we are exploring what it really takes to scale your business. Today's episode is all about the vulnerability of visibility, scaling your offerings before they're perfect and you're ready. There's a particular kind of stomach drop that happens when you put something out into the world before it feels ready. It's that half second of panic when you hit publish, the inner quiet cringe when someone buys the offer you just mapped out last week, the vulnerability hangover that says, what if they find out I don't have it all figured out? Welcome to the emotional terrain of scaling. Because here's what no one tells you when you finally start building the thing you've been dreaming about. Growth doesn't feel like triumph. It feels like exposure. It's not polished and powerful. It's raw. It's stretchy. It's standing in front of the room wearing a bold new outfit and hoping nobody notices that you're still adjusting the seams. And especially for those of us who pride ourselves on doing things well, high capacity, high standards, heart-centered people. Being visible before we feel finished can feel almost unbearable. I have felt this at every new level in my business. Every time I expanded an offer, hired a new team member, raised my rates, or stepped into a new platform, I had to reckon with the voice in my head that whispered, you should be more prepared. You should have all the pieces in place. You should probably wait. But here's what I've learned. That voice isn't protecting my business. It's protecting my ego. Because the truth is, visibility exposes not just our ideas, but our identity. When we put a new offer into the world, we're not just saying, here's something I made. We're saying, here's something I believe in. Here's something I hope will matter. Here's a version of me that's stretching into something bigger. And that can be scary. So if you're feeling wobbly as you scale, if you're questioning your value, hesitating to show up, or worried people will see you as a beginner in the space you've already proven yourself in, I want to normalize that. And I also want to gently challenge it. Because here's the irony. The people we admire most, they didn't wait until everything was perfect to be visible. They built while they were becoming. They let the offer grow alongside their confidence. They let themselves be seen, not as an expert with all the answers, but as a leader willing to go first. And that's what scaling really asks of us. Not that we get it all right, but that we show up anyway. So here are a few practices I return to when the vulnerability of visibility feels like too much. First, anchor into purpose, not perfection. Ask yourself, why does this offer matter to me? Who does it serve? How will they feel when they experience it? Let that be your compass, not whether every tech piece is flawless or every module is pre-recorded. Second, talk to yourself like you would talk to someone you deeply believe in. Would you tell them to hide their brilliance until every word was polished? Or would you remind them that their presence is enough, their energy is magnetic, and the messiness is part of the magic? Third, let the beta be sacred. Instead of waiting to unveil a masterpiece, create in collaboration. Launch the thing with transparency. Say, this is still becoming, and if you want to be a part of the first round, here's what I can offer. And lastly, build safety into the process. That might mean a Voxer thread with your coach, a folder of client testimonials that you revisit, A morning ritual that reminds you who you are before you plug into who they think you should be. Because scaling isn't just strategy, it's soul deep work. It's expanding what you believe is possible and becoming the kind of person who can hold that much energy, impact, and trust. So if you're about to launch something new, or if you're quietly dreaming of it but haven't dared to share yet, let this episode be your reminder. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing to be seen in your becoming. And that is what people will connect to most. You've got this. Thank you for being here with me today. Join me here tomorrow as we explore what the emotional labor of leadership requires and how to ask for the help you need. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love by sending it to someone you know it would support and by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.